So what's going on, Gas Gang? Today we are back with an absolutely crazy video. Just look behind me. We have ADDICTS 680 brake horsepower, big turbo, K-swapped MR2. Guys, stay tuned for this. It's gonna be sick. Let's get it. Welcome to Officially Gas. Let's get it. But before we get into this one, guys, I just want to give a massive shout out to YFood for continuing to reach out and support the channel by sponsoring today's video. Guys, YFood for me right now has been an absolute blessing as I'm completely over eating rubbish when I'm out and about. YFood ain't no diet shake, but it's actually really healthy, and unlike others, it properly tastes great too. And remember, it's packed with 26 vitamins and minerals, it's lactose and gluten-free, and also very high in fiber. We've got the do-it-yourself shakes, we've got coffee, smooth vanilla, fresh berry, alpine chocolate. This is proper money-savvy shakes right here. All you have to do is add a few scoops of this bad boy into this shaker right here, add some water, shake it up, Bob's your uncle. That's gonna keep you full for most of the day. But today, guys, I'm gonna be rolling with the 500ml ready-to-use shakes. Guys, once again, proper tasty, ultra healthy, and also 25% of your energy and nutrient requirements for the day, all in that one little bottle. And guys, if I could suggest a good place to start with YFood, it would actually be their ready-to-use shake taster pack. Guys, they've got a whole host of flavors. We got smooth vanilla, we got alpine chocolate, we got crazy coconut, we got cold brew coffee, and my favorite so far, happy banana. So guys, if you do want to head over to YFood, check the links in the description, and please don't forget to use the code GAS10 at checkout for 10% off. And remember, on your first purchase, you actually get a free shaker. So guys, let's get back to the video. All right, guys, so no fancy intro today because you probably remember this car and you probably remember the person behind me.
That'd be me.
It is Owen from
You're
the
welcome.
Motor Addicts.
Hello, hello, hello. Hey mate, how you doing?
I'm good, I'm good. Thank you for coming down once again. Today
Yeah.
you're on my turf.
Yes.
And you've brought the MR2 down, and people who kind of, follow my channel quite avidly would know that this car didn't make it through a full feature last time,
Yeah, we won't go too much. There's loads of info. I mean, you can see the back, you can see the video in your catalogue and all the rest of it. But so last time Jamie came down to drive the car. The engine had just been put in. It was a fresh build. I didn't build it. Credit to the guy who did build it because it's been great since. But yeah, we had some teething problems. Yeah. Yeah.
We estimated, because it hadn't been on the rollers at that point. I think it had a road tune or something like that.
Yeah, basic. Yeah.
We estimated that with all the hardware, it should make around 600, 650 brake.
That was, yeah, with the spec that it had, we were thinking about 600 horse on the tune. It was running super rich and all the rest of it. It had to be cleaned up on the dyno. So, but that's been done now.
Yes.
And I'm super excited to show you.
This is the thing, right? The car was amazingly fast last time, right?
Lively, yeah.
However, what was it actually running?
So we took it to the dyno. We went down to Gordon at Street Racers. Shout out to them because they've been amazing. It made 350 wheel, and we crept up from there. We had a few teething problems on the dyno. The wastegates had Chinese wastegates on it, and they had failed. So we were getting odd boost. It's got dual wastegates, and I bought wastegates there while I was there. He had them in stock, so we replaced them. Immediately the power went wallop and it just come up. Yeah, it's good. It's really good.
And we're now at a crank figure of 680, right?
678. With a little dollop of meth in there, but on pump gas it makes 661. So either way, it's still
it's
lively.
still making good power. And guys, believe me, if you go back and watch our previous video on this, when it was only running 390 wheel, I say only, it is still a lot, or it felt like a lot. The car was absolutely flying. So today, bro, I don't even know what I'm in store for. Like
the best thing, right? The best thing, I love powerful stuff is my thing. We went out in a GTR the other day. That was super fast. But the funniest part about this is hilarious because it doesn't look anything special. But it's all that power with no driving aids.
Yes,
They're a light car, you know, there's no roll cage, no harnesses, nothing like that. Get in it, drive it, and put it back in its box when you finish to have some fun. That's all it's for, street car.
And I love the look of it too. We call this a supercar killer, we call it a sleeper. Some people would disagree, but I'm telling you this is a sleeper, simply because you would never expect this car with the primer and all of that rough and ready car, looking like that, missing paint, to have a big bloody turbo on a K engine making 680 brakes. So
the guy I bought the car from, the engine it was in a Honda Civic. It's still a K20, it's not a K24. It's a built K20 with a CSS. Those in the Honda world will know what a CSS is, like a block strengthening situation going on there. It's got, the top end's been done, it's got Supertech springs, fully built engine, forged rods, forged pistons, the whole shooting match. There's meth on there as well, got single port meth on there. It's got Precision 64, 66, I think it was on there.
Big old steel.
Pair of new wastegates, as you can see.
Yep.
Everyone knows how reliable the Honda engine is. The K engine is just like the modern day, like, standard of reliability and good fun power. And when it's turbocharged, yeah, it makes steam, and in a real drive car, it makes for good fun, real fun.
I've just noticed, did you have this little mesh filter on before?
No,
is
so
that
last time,
new?
here, this is really interesting, right? This is, again, in our dyno video, go back and check that, right? So, street races, we had it on the dyno, and it was limiting the horsepower. So when we did the wastegates, it was still restricted to what he thought it was. There were some parameters on the software he was using, and he said, I don't know what's going on. We pulled the air filter off, we did a run, pulled the air filter and did a run again, and it was 30 horsepower different.
No way.
Yeah. So it's got
That's the cheat code.
Exactly. So it's got a turbo guard on there, which is basically just to stop any large debris and stuff going in there. But I mean, if you're getting stuff inside your turbo that's so big that it's going to interfere with the blades, you are driving somewhere where you shouldn't be. That's the bottom line, isn't it? You know.
Oh, mate.
Yeah.
Nail on the head, nail on the head. And what's cool is also we've got, if we follow it back, obviously you can see the turbo kind of disappearing through to the back here. A centre exit exhaust there. But look in the back here, guys.
She needs tidying up. I mean, I'll say that much. There's some wiring and stuff that needs tidying up. We did some temporary stuff to get the MEF working and for where we needed it. But, you know, the exhaust doesn't get that hot. We've got some heat proof on the intercooler pipe here. Intake temps are around 25, I think, degrees. It's really, the intercooler's really efficient. And it just works.
Yeah.
It just works.
That's the main thing. If it works, you know. As you say, no driver aids, big power, rear wheel drive.
No ABS, no power steering, no traction control.
Does it?
It's got a limit slip in the gearbox, and we're on our AAAs. So it's fully driver's car.
Yeah.
All driver.
Dry day today.
Yep.
As you say, R888's on the back.
Yep.
Are we going to be hooking up?
Yeah, first and second, it does hook. We've got all the weight over the rear tyre. Sketchy, but it's good. It's good.
Wicked, bro. K-tune billet shifter here. If I remember rightly, it was a linkage that broke down here before.
Yep.
And that is basically what ended our day.
Yep.
But apart from that, it's, again, sleeper vibes in here. Full leather.
Yep.
But, you know, well, if you didn't have the K-tune billet shifter and a couple of gauges up there, you never know. Original steering wheel, love it.
Stock steering wheel, like stock handbrake, everything. There's no roll cage. It's not all. We've got carpets, leather seats. They've even got the T-tops. It's great to drive without the roof out. I wanted a car, right? I wanted a car that I could drive it fast, but I didn't want to have to go out onto the motorway to drive it. Like there's big power cars, like big GTRs and stuff like that. That you have to get them on a long stretch of road to actually enjoy it, you know. But for this, the turbo's a bit laggy, but it's a monster turbo for the car. So it's still, I get full boost in first gear, revs to 9,500 RPM. So there's plenty of revs. It's just a good, fun little car.
Wicked. Well, with that said, shall we go back out for a take two and experience this beast?
I think we should.
Wicked, bro. Let's do it, man.
Let's do it.
Wicked. Alright guys, so we are out in a Motor Addicts Crazy K-Swat MR2, and man, this is, I remember from being in this last time, like this twin top, it's really nice, it's airy, but on a day like today.
Oh mate, I absolutely love the T-top idea. Sorry about the cabin noise. I never really realised, unless I'm conscious of it, it's so loud with the engine mounts. Anyway, so I love the T-tops, and when it's out, you can really hear everything that's going on, and it's very visceral, you know. But on a day like today, especially as we've got the windows up for the audio,
it's our greenhouse. Woo!
I am cooking.
We're sweating and it ain't even started pulling yet, like, you know what I mean? So it's going to be a hot one. Second gear now, right?
So second gear's got 22 pound, I think, something like that. But it's still on stock brakes.
Oh my god!
So it's on stock stock normally aspirated MR2 brakes. So when it comes up, I have to be like, I have to plan when I'm going to brake. That is, there we go, that's good.
Holy moly!
It's mad, isn't it?
That is an angry car.
I know. But driving it, you wouldn't think, you know, driving it regularly like this, you wouldn't think it was quite as capable as that. Here we go.
Mate, that is crazy.
I love it.
That is so lively.
Oh, them brakes are going to work out. I'm telling you.
Mate, that is...
It's great, isn't it?
Yeah, I love it.
It's great. It's such a toy, you know. You can just like boot it around and, you know, I mean, it's not so loud that it's like, you know, the Nova.
Not obnoxious, is it?
It's not. No. The Nova is like real brash. And you're looking at the fuel gauge and it's lots of gauge. But this is just, it's Honda, isn't it? You get in it, you turn the key and off it goes. Go and have some fun, you know.
I love K20 engines, especially when there's boost on them, and the way this comes in too, man.
Yeah.
It's not like. Don't get me wrong, it comes in really strong, but it feels like it's been mapped quite well because it's not coming in like spiky.
It's very the turbo. This is their precision CEA compressor wheel. Okay. So it's their latest design, and it's. Oh, you have to read it, Google it. I mean, it's the precision are obviously up there with, like, you know, the level of the quality of turbochargers, it's a something aeromotive engineering wheel, so it's more efficient and it spins up quick. So it's a really linear power curve. Okay. You know, it's not like peaky, is it? It's not like nothing. Yeah. And then launch.
You feel it feed in. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? But it don't feed in strong.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Guys, so it is that time. It's the gas up 0 to 60s with the VBOX Performance Box Touch. So we've got another rear-wheel drive Motor Addicts car. Yes. You guys actually currently hold first, second, and third, and then I think the Porsche was somewhere further down the leaderboard. So you're on here 4 times.
Yeah.
And I think you're about to get on there again.
I really want to get on the board again. I mean, the Porsche suffered from a lot of wheel spin. I wasn't there, I wasn't present, but yeah, hopefully we'll see. We'll see what the MR2 is made of. Yeah. It's gonna be the first dig launch, first 0 to 60 I've done in this car with any sort of vigour, so excuses, it's going to go 1 or 2 days.
Alright, before we get into it, guys, if you want to know what you're using, it's a VBOX Performance Box Touch. We do sell these on our online officially gas merch shop, so if you want to know a little bit more about this crazy little wicked tool, check the links in the description. You ready?
Yeah, mate, let's go.
Alright, guys, so it is his first attempt. Bro, when you're ready, full send. Jesus Christ! Alright, your first attempt was still quite good. That was a 4.36. You got off the line good, and then the boost come in and we went a bit sideways.
Whoa. I want to try it again. That's my first time I've ever launched that, so I've kind of got an idea of where to go. It spun a lot more than I thought it was going to.
Alright, he's going again!
Let's have another go.
Alright, guys, so it is his second attempt, bro. When you're ready, let's do it! That was actually, I think that was better.
That felt better.
That was a 4.33 seconds. It's absolutely, when the boost comes in, it's a neck snapper.
It's intense. I would love to have, the launch control, I think, is actually hampering me. I would love to have all the revs and then
modulate yourself.
Yeah.
So you're going again, are you happy?
I'm going to go again.
He's going again!
I'd like to get it into the freeze. We'll see what happens.
That's sick. Alright, guys, so it's his final attempt. This thing's rapid, bro. When you're ready, let's do it. That was your best yet.
Okay.
That was a 4.26.
That's alright.
4.2, that's decent,
I mean,
bro.
You're still lively, isn't it? Yeah.
Guys, what you got to remember, he's got to modulate the throttles. There's a gear change involved in that. You know, this is fast, bro.
It's lively.
If it was just you in this car, perhaps better ground, you might dip into the freeze.
I think there's a 3 in it. If I had, if the launch control was off and I could really plant my foot, and slip the clutch to get some more boost in. But it is what it is. It's a fast car.
I'll put the leaderboard up. I believe it is 1, 2, 3, and 4 Motor Addicts.
Does that make it?
I think so.
It's over.
I hope so after saying that. Hey, MR2. Finally, bro, I've made it to the driver's seat.
Yes.
It didn't happen last time. I think, no, I was going to say it's the first time I've ever driven an MR2. It's not. I have actually driven an I've driven an MR2 with this standard engine in it. I think it's running about 400 brake horsepower. What the standard engine used to be.
Yeah.
2-litre turbo, were they?
Yeah.
2-litre turbo.
Yeah, real solid engine for the day.
Yeah.
Super solid engine, like really capable but heavy. And by today's technology, they're a bit archaic. They're like, you know, they're old-fashioned now. There's no VVT. They're they're not quite as capable. A lot of people have mixed opinions about the whole K20 community, you know, with MR2s, and there's a whole mix of like, well, you should put that in there, and the purists don't like it. But in all honesty, for the viewers at home, the Honda's a better engine. That's it. I'm going to see what happens with it.
Right, cool. So you're saying you also have a twin plate clutch in this, and you're pretty sure I'm going to stall this. Is that what you're saying?
We need to have a vote on that.
Who reckons I'm going to stall this? I have never driven this car before, but I'm going to try and pull away. I've driven cars with twin plate clutches before. They are a bit tricky, but I'm just going to go for it. Also, no power steering.
No power steering. We don't need driver aids here where we're going. Right, so yeah, the thing is, you're probably going to nail this straight away and make me look a right idiot. So.
Whoa!
Oh, there we go.
We don't stall here officially, guys.
Okay, fair enough. It's over.
I thought you thought better of me.
That was good.
We're so analog, isn't it? Like, you know, just driving this car. So, and the gear shifter, the gear shifter here, it's kind of, I don't know if it's right where you want it, or if it is or it ain't. I don't know.
I like it where it is. That's just how it's. But you can adjust it. Yeah. I mean, this can be moved up and down. That can be adjusted. I personally like it, but that's down to like driver preference at the end of the day.
Also, what I've noticed is the steering wheel is far from straight.
Yeah. That's you need to be looking that way. Don't look at the steering wheel. Don't worry about that.
All right, cool. So if I dropped it into second now and had a pull,
yeah, go for it, mate. It's yours.
All right, cool. All right, second gear. Right,
big red line. Big red line.
Ooh, okay, that pulls. That pulls.
Yes. I'm so glad you got to drive it as well, man. That's great.
Mate, this is crazy. It's almost like it's a Frankenstein again. I love these Frankenstein kind of cars, like, you know, cars that shouldn't be, and literally how analog it feels right now. Like, I feel like I'm driving a car. Plus, on top of that, I can feel the car's age, especially because of the brakes. When I go to brake, the steering obviously not being in alignment, you know, and all that kind of stuff.
Do you know, someone said to me once, they said it was like driving an older car. It's like operating machinery.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's a good
analogy.
That's the one. Line her up.
Yeah.
Who's coming in?
Go.
Here we go.
It's lively, isn't it?
That is mad. And you're right, you do have to kind of have a sixth sense of when you might need to brake.
Well, let it heat. Yeah. They're so revvy, aren't they? Wow, so good.
I love it. You can just stay on power for ages, like the power band, because of how far it revs. You can enjoy the boost.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not all lag. I mean, there's smaller engine cars, but the K20, as we keep going on about, like the K20, it comes on song, maybe 3.5, 4,000, and you've got another 4.5 grand to go all day long. Whoop.
Bro, I think my 335D doesn't even rev to 5, and we're on boost.
Oh, yeah.
From 5, if that makes sense.
But all day, it's great.
Oh, mate,
great
I love it. 2nd gear.
3, 2, 1.
Let's get it.
Oh, yeah.
Mate, that's silly.
That's ridiculous, isn't it?
We're taking off. We're taking off. Mate, that's silly. That is ridiculous. Mate, it's very angry.
Oh yeah.
Very angry car.
It does the same thing in 3rd and 4th, but it does in 1st and 2nd.
I thought we were on full chat in 3rd gear there, but it just kept going. Alright guys, so that is a wrap. We made it through a feature, brother.
And
spud me.
We didn't break it. Yes.
We didn't break. But you know what epic car this is, bro.
It's mad, isn't it?
I'm so glad I got to experience it.
Yes.
And now also with more power than last time. I thought it was crazy before.
Yeah.
It's double crazy now.
This is what it should have been the first time around, but actually everything happens for a reason. I think maybe it was supposed to be this way around, but I'm really proud of it. I drive it everywhere. It's great fun, and I'm so happy that someone else has got to experience that. Someone's going to appreciate it.
Yeah, definitely, bro. I can honestly appreciate it. Being a K-Series lover, especially a boosted K-Series lover, in a different application, it's alien. But as I say, it's analog. I'm feeling the boost, and I'm driving the car. I love it. I love it.
Hearing all that noise come from behind your head is different, isn't it? Different experience.
It's wicked. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed it. Before we do go, tell them where they can find you, bro.
Please come and find us. We're Motor Addicts, me, Stu and Nick, and we're on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. I think that's about it. I don't know where other platforms we're on, but yeah, we've got loads. We've got a whole back catalogue of stuff, and we're trying to up our subscriber count. We want to share all the stuff we've got because we have some pretty mental stuff. Well, you've experienced some stuff. We've got some really interesting stuff coming up. So yeah, come and find us, follow us, and see some of our updates. We got some building cars, racing cars, all that sort of stuff.
Wicked. Well, guys, I'll leave links to them in the description. And yeah, if you have enjoyed it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one.
Yes.